You're watching Theme Park Worldwide, where this afternoon I'm here at the Chessington World of Adventures Resort. If you haven't already, check out yesterday's vlog from their brand new Mardi Gras event here at Chessington. Fantastic event, lots of entertainment, decorations and food here at the park as well, all for the event. So yes, I cover it all in yesterday's video. Check it out if you haven't already seen it. But yes, today I'm back with another update on Project Amazon, the brand new themed area including a signature roller coaster opening here at the park next year in 2023. Honestly, work is really picking up now, and as much as I'm filming this on a Sunday, so there's no activity actually taking place, this video means we can get a lot closer to the action, because yes, they've now opened up the other entrance here that's been having some work done to it. On the off-peak days, they've just been using the lodge entrance by the hotels and parking you on that side. So yes, with it being a busier day, it's May half term now, obviously they need this entrance open for the capacity. So that means I can come down here, give you an update on the entrance, and also take a closer look at the construction for Project Amazon as well. It really is great to see work progressing at a rapid pace on this project, and like I say, it's not just the new area itself. To allow Project Amazon to be built, they also needed to change the entrance plaza. As you can see, it is still a work in progress, however, it's coming along nicely now. These are the new ticket kiosks just off to the side here. This will be getting themed at some point. Obviously at the moment it looks very bare, but don't worry, it will be getting themed up. And yeah, bare is really the word to kind of describe a lot of this at the moment. However, it's coming together nicely. As you can see, the area is much wider than it used to be before. Now, the toilets give you a good kind of perspective on how this used to be, because the toilets are just off to the side here. Before, you had like a massive cattle pen queue line here for the ticket kiosks. The turnstiles were off to the right, but it was a much smaller area. And yeah, now they've really opened this up. So to be honest, it's going to handle the crowds a lot better. We can also see they've got this new Jeep just here in the middle as well. As I predicted in the update a couple of weeks ago, when I was last down here, obviously last time I did the update last week, this area was closed, but the update prior to that, I said that I thought we might see some sort of theming piece and speakers going here. Well, there we go. They're now installed, as we can see, and you've got the big Jeep. There's a rhino off to the side as well. It's a great photo opportunity, this, because you've also got the suitcase there with all the ride logos on, which does look awesome. Well, I've got to say, I am loving how open this plaza is now, and it's also going to mean that on a morning they can get people into the park much more efficiently. Something that I'm not a big fan of is the flooring. Now, I appreciate how they've had all fresh tarmac put on here. It does look better than all mismatched tarmac like it was before. However, I think in an ideal world it would have been nice to have seen some themed floor, kind of like what they've got down by Zufari right into Africa. That's got a nice themed floor down there. But still, it's better than patchwork tarmac, but yeah, some themed floor would have definitely been better. Loving the audio down here as well, and yeah, the fact that it's opened it up like this is going to make it much more efficient for getting guests into the park. Something else they've done is of course made the actual entrance area bigger. As you can see behind me, they've now actually took out all of the turnstiles, so it means there's no separate queues for push chairs or anything like that. Everybody can use any gate all the way across, which is much more efficient at getting people into the park on a morning. So yeah, if you remember before, there was some old ticket kiosks off to the left there, and also a shop outside the park. Well, now that's been moved just off to the right there, and it's inside the park. Now yeah, like I say, this is still a work in progress, but yeah, there's actually going to be a covered canopy all the way across just there, which will be themed in with all kinds of little props on there, so that'll be really nice. But yeah, lots of speakers down here, which is good. Trees that have been put in here as well, which is nice, and obviously you've got these marked off. So yeah, the flooring looks better than it did before, but like I said, I think some themed floor would have been nice. The photo opportunity is good though, and the fact you've got the audio pumping down here really is fantastic. But yeah, as you can see just off to the left hand side here, you had a great view looking at where Project Amazon is going to be. In fact, literally there is one of the footers for this new coaster. It's crazy, isn't it? This is literally how close you're going to be able to get to it. You're going to come in through the entrance here to the park and just see this new coaster off to the right here. Of course, we know there's going to be a large theming structure down there at the bottom. From this end where we're standing, the station's in that far side. If I move a little bit further up this way, we can see because they've not actually got this cover up. But I'll tell you what, the green fence is in. It might not look the best now, but I think there'll be a lot of landscaping going in around here once the coaster installation is actually in. And just to point this one out, this will actually be the fencing that's staying up here now. Maybe they'll add some wooden effects or planters up there or something. But yeah, this is literally the ride area fencing. It's probably got to be the first coaster in the world that's been built ground up, where it's actually had part of its area fencing for safety put in before the ride. Like literally the footers have only been done these past couple of weeks, and already we've got the fencing that's gone into place. But yeah, it's good because we get some great views of the construction. Chessington really can't hide this unless they're going to cover this whole thing up here. But even then, you've got viewpoints from inside the park. But yeah, look at this. You've got one of the footers just here. Obviously, we can see all the footers down off to the left through the fencing there. Station's down by the tree line at the bottom, so we know that of course it's going to come forwards. The ride's then going to go into an inversion down at that point. It'll come into a corner just here for heading round the outside of the site to a large theme structure. At that point it will twist round up the structure before returning back on itself, coming backwards down this way, through the inversion again backwards, and down towards the station where it's got a little spike before it goes back into there as well. So yeah, really exciting times. But yeah, the entrance is definitely an improvement on how it was before, but it does need some more theming around, and when the landscaping grows that bit more. I think the flooring though, how nice would it have been just to have finished it off with the theme floor. It is what it is though. The entrance has been upgraded, and yeah, at least we're getting this brand new coaster that is a really exciting development. So yeah, back inside the park now, and obviously when I filmed the update last week, this was all fenced off because they were working on it during the week. And yeah, I mentioned how, you know, the tarmac had gone in, but all the trees were just kind of sticking out of it. As you can see now, and as expected, they put like these nice little planters around, as we can see just over here, which works really well. Obviously, I'm sure they'll put some more foliage in there at some point. And yeah, the entrance structure here will be having a roof going all the way across, like I say. Keep them staff nice and dry when it's raining. Not ideal standing out all day on the turnstiles in the rain. And yeah, again here you're going to get some great views when the track's coming up, because literally the track is going to be right here in your face. I cannot wait to see track starting to go up for Project Amazon. Not forgetting as well, you've got the two giraffes here as photo opportunities. And yeah, just over there in the corner, the shop is now inside the park instead of being outside the park. Yeah, they've pushed it that little bit forwards. But yeah, on to the main part now of Project Amazon from where we've seen before. However, there's been some more developments. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. So there's some more developments for me to check out on. So yeah, I'm going to go and have a little look at that. Now, the most exciting development that's happened on the site over the past week is the fact that now we can start to see the area where foundations will be poured for the station of this exciting new roller coaster. And yeah, you can see all the area that's marked out there with the black panels. That will be the station for this new ride. And yeah, also you can see some of the footers just at the side here. If I show you this second photo, you can actually see the footer much closer there, just next to the corner of the station for the ride. And then in this final image just over here, we can see some of the footers that of course are going to hold up the supports for the track that's got the inversion. And looking to the top there, you can see the green fencing that's gone in, and also where I was stood just in the update, up there on the entrance plaza. So that shows you how awesome the views are going to be from that entrance, looking into the area and seeing the coaster as well. It's all very exciting. The fact we're now starting to see foundations poured for the station makes me think that's going to be going vertical in the next few weeks. Well, it's all starting to get really exciting now down here at Chessington World of Adventures. Look at all the work that's happened in the space of just over a week. More groundwork, especially at the station area. And yeah, them new views that we can see from the entrance plaza. And yeah, what they've done with the entrance, I do like it. I wish it had some more theming and the flooring done. However, it's made it bigger and more efficient. You've got to think that's what an entrance has got to be. Efficient, get people into the park, but also look nice too. And you've got to think there's a photo opportunity there with the Jeep and the suitcase out the front. It certainly looks better than it did before. And I tell you what, when you've got the coaster roaring around next to it, it's going to be a great welcome into the park. park, because you're going to walk underneath, you're going to see the horseshoe for Dragon's Fury, and then off to the right you're going to see the new coaster. So I think it's going to come together really nicely when that's completed. But as you've seen throughout today's update, lots more work going on the site, and I don't think it's going to be long now until we start to see track and support start to arrive, and also as well the main theming structure. Now you've got to bear in mind, we go back to when Wicker Man was being built throughout 2017 at Alton Towers, ready for a 2018 opening. One of the first things we saw started to go up was Big Bob, the huge theme structure, and we do know from the plans that there is a large theme structure going on this roller coaster as well, and we can already see the foundations have kind of started to go in for that. So I think that's probably going to be one of the first things we start to see now, going vertical on the site, now that the footers are in. Probably that large structure, and then of course moving on to the supports and track that will kind of happen around that. So work's really progressing, but there's so much more to see with this project. Check out the playlist here on the channel featuring all the latest updates, and if you haven't already, yesterday's vlog from the Mardi Gras events here at Chessington. I'm Sean Sandbrook, thanks for watching, and that leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. See you in tomorrow's vlog.